Hey people, how you doing? You doing good? This is 19th episode, because I recorded myself building my house here, but I forgot to record audio. This one, right up there, you see that? How it's like flattened at the top? This is where I got all my, packed ice. And I got all my blue ice from somewhere else. I like the sound of snow. Even though I live in a much warmer place where snow is not common. I did get some snow this year. So yeah. I break ice pretty much instantly. Not pretty much instantly, literally instantly. Man, it really gives that bad sound, doesn't it? It like always makes you feel bad about breaking it. You know, it's like glass. You know, when you break glass, it feels so bad because you're like, oh man, I just wasted unrenewable resource. It is technically renewable. You can get more from a wandering trader if you wanted. But like it's kind of sad. It's just so sad feeling. Also, something I learned recently on a phone, you can just tap these and they will break. So, I thought you physically had to break them. And yeah, the problem with that was you could break the ice on accident, and then I'd be wasting ice. But nah, I can be a good boy. So yeah, fun fact, I've been playing Minecraft for 7 years, I think. I've been playing it since PS3 edition. Yeah, PS3 edition. I was gonna say PS4 edition, but I haven't owned a PS4. I used to like have a stepdad that owned one, but then the house burnt down that it was in. Tragic. Yes, I know. Very tragic. I can talk about it like a joke because, like, I mean, it happened over a year ago. So it's like, why should I care about it anymore? I'm a child. All I lost was everything. And it's like, well, yeah, that kind of sucks, doesn't it? But it's like, as a child, it's not like you have much. Yeah, it was like, I think it was 2 days before my 12th birthday. So yeah, 2 days before my 13th birthday was a year, and it's been like, I've been 13 for like a couple months now. But yeah, let's talk about Minecraft instead of me for a little bit. Yeah, so Minecraft Caves and Cliffs update, is having some weird stuff go on. So, what's going on? It's being split into, like, 2 different updates, and it's annoying. Because we waited... Oh, yeah, you wait a whole year just for some blocks. You were waiting a whole year for some blocks and some, I'm falling off this iceberg. You're waiting a whole year for some blocks and some mobs. So, you can get copper after the summer release, which is something I'm gonna do. You know, I'm gonna go get copper. You know. Maybe I'll make like a weird build with copper. How about that? Yeah, first thing I'm doing in 1.17, I'm gonna do a copper mining video, which will be pretty boring. But then the whole reward is going to be the great copper building stream, where I will then start playing. I will start. I'll build a copper house. How about that one? You know, and it can have like lightning things as like rails, so that you don't jump off. Even though I think you can still jump off them. It'd be like end rods, you know. And it's like, okay, yeah, that'll be fun. But also a little strange. But, like, when did I ever say I was, going to be normal? Because I literally put it in my channel description, if you ever look at it. It's like, this is my weird and wacky channel. So I directly said I am weird and I am wacky in my description. So I'm like, yeah, you come in here to watch me do some things. And I started out the channel, and I think my first video was Turbo Dismount. So you can go back and watch that. What are you gonna watch that for? Emotional support. Or, you know, give me views. You know? You know? And then you'll help me out, you know? Like, hey man, did you know that, like, this percentage of people aren't subscribed? Why don't you subscribe? Didn't you know that probably about 100% of IBX, of my viewers, about 99.9 greater percent of IBX Toy Cats viewers do not have house fires. But did you know, if you subscribe to me, that 100%, statistics show that no one has said they have been in a house fire besides me. And I have, I can't subscribe to myself. So, see? That means that 100% of people, statistics show that 100% of people that are subscribed to me do not get in house fire accidents. So, you, if you are afraid of the 100% real fear of house fires, threat of house fires, then you probably should subscribe to me. Because there is no way that you can get in a house fire if you're subscribed to me. I can't pick up this ice. Throw some snowballs. Yeah, there we go. If I had a shulker box, this would be so much easier. But that requires going to the end. And you think I'm going to the end? Like, I'd give myself a hernia going to the end. Oh, and if anyone ever questions why I mention hernias so much, I don't know if I've mentioned it a lot in videos, but I mention them so much when I do something that, like, I just have to ironically, make difficult. Or I'll just be like, I'm gonna give myself a hernia. And this is because my good old dear brother, old pal, ended up with a hernia as a baby, toddler, one of the two. And yeah, I was talking about, like, oh yeah, what would help with me getting videos. One, I said the internet, and then two, if I had a computer, because a computer or even just a laptop makes it so much easier. Like, you have no clue. Anyone out there who has a computer and can use it, you have no idea how hard it is. Or just has like one of those things where you can hook up a controller to a phone, and that's, yeah. But yeah, that goes into my next thing. It's like, oh yeah, a lot of people say money doesn't buy you happiness, and in most scenarios, it doesn't. Right? But when you're quite as poor as me, because in case you didn't know, I'm quite poor, due to the fact that I wasn't wealthy before, and then I had a house fire. But yeah, so I'm not quite wealthy. I'm fairly poor, and that means, you know, I don't get much. So, that ends with a lot. Why are you angry at me? Do these get angry at you for certain reasons? And if so, why do I have to kill you? It feels bad. Oh, you poor thing. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Is there a reason why these things get angry at you? The babies can attack. This is the saddest thing ever. No. Oh, they still drop things? I didn't know that was a thing. You know, who needs bone meal? Who needs feathers? I might need feathers in the future, and I'm gonna regret that decision. But until that day comes, I won't. But anyway, why are there so many polar bears? There's even a baby. It's gonna be so sad. I'm gonna have to kill you. I know you're aggressive. You're not aggressive. Oh, good baby boy. Oh, I love this polar bear. I love you. Don't you get mad at me. I don't want to kill you. But yeah, that's fun. So yeah. But yeah, since I'm you know, decently poor, I would say that I'm decently poor. Some would say I'm indecently poor because you don't get more decent the more poor you are. How am I? Why am I going up? No, I want to go down in the number. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I know. I'm dumb. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know I'm dumb. Oh, I'm gonna run into something. But yeah. So that's gonna be end video. You know, so yeah. Most instances people are correct when they say money doesn't buy happiness. But if I had money, I'd be a bit more happy than I am now. So yeah. Goodbye.